Hi guys, if you were absent on Tuesday, December the 8th or Wednesday, December the 9th, go ahead and go to T2 week 7. Click on the 8th or the 9th, depending on what period you have, and open the Pear Deck. I have my screen split because we're going to be using Desmos. Okay. All right, the first slide is asking you which way you like solving the best. Okay, so there are three options. First option is modeling. That's where you have a picture of a scale, or in your mind you split up that problem right in imaginary scale and you can draw the different things you have on the left side and the right side and use that method to solve. There is solving by hand, where you've got to do opposite operations. And the last way is the calculator way that we used with writing equations from situations. Okay, so you have three problems that are writing from situations, then you've got to solve them to get your solution. Okay, this first one we did together in class. The steps right here in this mint color teal tell you to circle important numbers, organize your two different sides, and then write equations for each side and solve it. Okay, so if we look, we circled the 20 and the 35, okay, because those are the two numbers that stuck out to me. Gave away, we knew was subtraction, because if you're giving something away, your amount is getting less and less. Okay, we don't know how many pieces were given away, but we do know it was X. Okay, so we took X as a number. Okay, then Conrad was also giving things away, so we said that one was also subtraction. Twice as many just means two of whatever you had, right? So two times the X. So that's how we set it up. We put Julie on the left. She was 20 minus X. Then Conrad was on the right-hand side. He was 35 minus 2X because it was double of whatever Julie gave away. Okay, we made those equal to each other, but then we went ahead and chose Desmos as our way to solve. Okay, we put them in the calculator separately. So if you remember, I've got to go and type into Desmos each side on its own. Okay, so if we do y equals 20 minus x, okay, your first line should pop up. If you don't see it on there, click the little house, default zoom, it takes you back to your home screen. Then I'm going to go ahead and type in my second equation. Y equals 35 minus 2x this time. Okay, if you see, they're going to intersect somewhere here, so click and drag to where you need to see the intersection. Click on either of those lines. You get a grayed out intersection. Click it. So your point is 15.5. We only care about the x, remember? Okay, so my answer is H, 15. So x equals 15. Okay, I'm going to click this little house, default, go back to home, take off those two equations to get ready for my next problem. Okay, the next two word problems you're doing on your own. And then we did one modeling example in class. Okay, so if you notice, these long bars represent X, the red ones are negative, and the yellow ones are positive. Let me make sure that I did that for all of them. Okay, yeah, I fixed it. Okay, so we use the model to write the equation. We're only using the model to write this time. We're not going to use the model to solve because they're different on each side. I've got plus and then minus. Those are not the same. I can't just take them off. Okay, they have to be identical in order to just take them off. Okay, so if I'm looking at this left-hand side, I only see one of my negative x's. So I just write negative 1x. Plus, I count those two little squares, plus 2 is equal to, I've got two positive x's on this side, so I say 2x and then 4 little minuses, so minus 4. If I separate those into a left side and a right side, I'm going to graph each one separately. So I'm going to say y equals negative 1x plus 2, and I'm going to hit enter, so one line pops up. I'm going to graph the right-hand side, y equals 2x minus 4. I'm going to hit enter. And guys, I'm typing on my keyboard, but if you don't have a keyboard, remember the keypad is located down here at the bottom left. Okay, so it pops up what you need. All right, so I've got both of them graphed. I'm going to click either one of those lines. My intersection point pops up right where my lines meet. I only care about the x, so x equals 2 would be my final answer. Okay, the rest of the slides are modeling problems. So you are writing the equation and you're using Desmos to help you solve. Okay, you only care about the x. When you're done, you can just go ahead and close this. And that was our assignment for today. Bye, guys.